passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Business professionals looking for a private room or office space? Whether you're a local or in town for work or relaxation, you need a flexible office workspace. Rent a fully featured office space by the hour, day, or week, as flexible as you are. Fully loaded with all the tools you'll need in a comfortable corporate atmosphere. Smoker friendly. Free parking. Meet your client here in downtown Panama City. Call 850-771-1326. 850-771-1326.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
The locals love it.
Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Ha! Where's Kyle at? Brett, I'm gonna make you sweat. Yeah! Yeah! Get in! Well! Good morning. Welcome to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We have switched it up. They've got a huge baseball game coming up. We got Coach Brian Norman Bozeman. Instead of a Friday, we're bringing him on today. And then the legend, Doug Lee, will be coming on at 7:15. We also have a legendary guest walking in the studio right now. The man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Vandergriff is in the building. We brought him in on Thursday also because we will be out tomorrow. It's Bad Friday, and we'll be out. Before we get cranking with Coach Norman, how did church, man? 2,400 people over the Easter week?
Over the Easter week, yep.
That's crazy.
First United Methodist Church, Panama City. Some of Kyle's relatives there, too, Sunday morning. So, yeah, we had a lot of the Vandergriffs there at 10:45 service. But we had a great Easter, and it takes so many volunteers to make that happen. He just wanted to appreciate the people, that are in the parking lots, that are helping with tech, that are, helping people find seats. It just really was a great week for our congregation, for the community as a whole, and I know that was experienced, all over Bay County. But great Easter. Hope you had one as well. So.
Oh, I had a great one. And Tommy said you knocked out of the ballpark. Did an incredible job for Easter
Tommy's
Sunday.
very kind.
You're always outstanding. Always great. Tommy, did you have a great Easter? I know you did. You were with Jeremy, so you had to have it.
I did. We had family over for Easter dinner. So all of our grandkids and
I kept calling. Nobody would answer the phone.
I know. I was afraid you wanted to come over.
He's got
that tracks.
Caller ID. Kyle, did you have a good Easter?
Yes, sir. I had some good food and had some collards and some ham and deviled eggs, all that good stuff. Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got a big baseball game coming on. This is huge, man. This is to the powerhouses of Bay County, to the great coaches. Let's bring him on right now. Brian Norman, the head baseball coach of I almost said football, baseball coach at Bozeman. What a team they got over there. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm great, man. Just today's going to be a good day. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, did you have a good Easter before let's get that out of the way. Did you have a good Easter?
Yeah, I had a great Easter. Just enjoy some time to relax and hang out with some family and everything else. So my Easter was really nice. How about you?
Oh, it was awesome. We had a wonderful time. All right, let's get into some big-time baseball. Two powerhouses going head-to-head. And now, I think Tommy told me y'all playing back-to-back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played on Tuesday, And so we're playing again tonight, which is kind of interesting. I like the way that it sets up because there's no chance of us seeing the Harless kid again like we saw.
Hey, I don't blame you there. I don't blame you. Tell us what happened Tuesday. Let's bring that up.
Well,
first.
Going into that game, Ryan Harless had, I think it was like through 43 innings pitched, he had a 0.0 ERA. And so, we get our leadoff batter, Zach Flitcraft, gets on. He hits a sink, gets on, and then he was stealing second, and on an overthrow made it to third. And then our two-hole hits a base hit and scores him. Man, I'm thinking, okay, we're here. That's his first earned run of the season. We're showing up, but I don't know if we made him mad or if he just but he was lights out after that, man. I mean, he was really, really hard. We had a couple of innings. We had base runners, but we were just unable to produce anything from that. Ryan was really, really good Tuesday night.
What was the final score?
4-1. 4-1 Mosley. Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, it was competitive. It's not like we beat ourselves or anything like that. You look at the game, and Mosley was the better team Tuesday night. And going into tonight's game, with different pitching, we've got our number one guy on the mound, and Zach Flitcraft. We'll see if we can bounce back and try to even up our series with them.
Coach, this is Jeremy. Rare chance to get to talk with you here. Obviously playing up here, playing Mosley, says a lot about your program here, and you've had a great year. But getting the split here potentially tonight probably sends a message across the Panhandle as well to all the other teams that you're going to be looking at here in the districts as to the caliber of program you're bringing to the postseason here. But how do you feel about this stretch run? Not looking past tonight, but just kind of how things setting up for you. Pitching, health, all of those things. You get ready to make a move here because it's probably my last chance to get to talk with you.
Yeah, going into districts, we are the number one seed for our district tournament, which we're hosting the district tournament. So we feel really good about that. We'll play the winner of a play-in game between Freeport and Destin. We'll play the winner of that game and the winner of the Mariana game. So we feel pretty good about our district tournament going in as the number one seed. We get a bye the first round, so that sets up nice for us with our pitching. And then we'll play on Thursday and Friday night of next week and hopefully bring home that district championship. When you start looking at the playoff picture, currently in our region, we are the 5 seed, but there's right at 1 point difference between us and the 5 seed and the 3 seed right now.
Wow.
So and that doesn't take into account at this point us playing Mosley twice and what we'll see in the district tournament next week. So I feel like our strength of schedule with us playing Mosley twice is going to bump us up. And so we could find ourselves in the 4 seed very easily, and maybe even in the 3 seed, which if we're in the top 4 seeds, we would be hosting the first round playoff game. So we've got a lot to play for this week.
Let's go. That's right, baby.
Yeah. This game is really important. If we can pull off a win tonight against Mosley, that really helps us solidify ourselves in those top 4 seeds so we could host a playoff round. So,
hey, Brian, Tommy Samont, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Tommy.
Hey, listen, I know you have a lot of support up there at Bozeman. How do you expect a big crowd there tonight? I'm sure with Mosley coming in, you're going to have a big crowd out there.
Absolutely. When we were at Mosley Tuesday, the crowd was huge. We'll see another big crowd tonight. And what makes it interesting, our softball team has a game tonight also. And our fields are side by side.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So it's gonna be a great atmosphere. There's gonna be a lot of people at Bozeman High School tonight watching some good baseball and softball. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
You had a huge crowd for that South Walton game, right?
Yeah, we did.
I talked to Nick about that. Yeah.
But that was our biggest crowd of the year. I can't remember. I think I think our take at the gate was over $1,200 at the gate. That just shows you how big the crowd was for that South Walton game. Had a lot of people there. It was another great atmosphere.
Awesome. Kyle?
Hey, besides Zach, give a shout out to some of the other players that we need to look out for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our guys. Lane Hathaway, who has been up and down all year, has really come on lately. He's our shortstop, playing really well. Cash Zirkle, our catcher, has just been solid, solid all season long, and he continues to be. We had a key injury in the outfield. Our leading hitter, Gavin Griswold, hurt his shoulder against South Walton, and he's out waiting for an MRI. So we've got some young guys that are having to step up tonight, and Evan Mackey starting in the outfield. Zach Wise are probably starting in the outfield. So it's going to be interesting to see how they perform with them being in the spotlight on a big night like tonight. It's next man up, and we feel like they're going to be prepared. So we've got the Goodwin twins who are playing great as always. Sawyer Purdy has just been solid all year long. It's Blake Waits. Everybody is contributing. There's no one guy in our lineup that's not contributing to our success. So we're having a great season, and the boys are really stepping up now that we're getting to our playoff run.
Doug, Glenn Manley made a great point when they were talking about the Final Four. He said people don't realize who's calling the game is going to be critical. Some guys call them different ways. And that's the same thing in baseball. Somebody calls strikes different. Jerry Pridgeon had a reputation of you had to be really on point to get a strike from him, right, Jeremy? That's the word on the street. Anything true about that?
Yeah, I heard that.
No. When in doubt, call him out. That gets you to the house.
Right. I was just curious. I never asked this question. What association do you guys use? Is everybody on the same page? Does everybody in Bay County use the same group?
Yeah, we have a group, Bay Area Officials Association, that everybody in Bay County uses, and they also call games, through like Chipley and Sneeds and that area and stuff like that. It's a good association, but as with anything, there are different level of umpires. You get the crews that are better than others, and they do a really good job of like big games like tonight. They're going to send out their best guys.
Absolutely,
and it makes a difference. And the guys that I'm sure we'll see a couple of guys in our crew tonight that are going to be, some of the best in our association. Now going into next week, we get to pick who we use in districts. So we're using the same association in districts. But once you get to the state playoffs, the FHSAA sends you a crew. You have no idea who they are, and you don't have any choice in it. They send a crew out and usually in our area, we get crews from like the Tallahassee area. We'll come over here to call our games.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to be here next week. Let me ask you this. Is this the fastest this season's ever gone through? This whole school year seems like it's going by quicker, but especially baseball.
This has been ridiculous as to how fast this season is going. I mean, you blink your eyes. And part of it is, the FHSA cut our season down to 9 weeks, and you really feel it. That 1 week difference. And so, you're playing 3 games a week, and you turn around, and all of a sudden you're at game 20, and it's just really flown by.
Coach, explain to us one more time. Once you get in the playoffs now, it's going to be a series, but when you get to the state championship game, is this one game?
The first round is a one and done. The second round is
second round
series.
Wow.
Yes, that's correct.
But why? Why did they come up with that? That didn't make sense to me.
Weed them out real quick.
Yeah, last year,
Last
year we had the first round was a 3-game series, and if you look at across the state, the scores of those games weren't even close.
It's kind of like in football,
Yeah, and so they decided to cut that series down to just one game.
What it does, Coach, what it does, it shows you they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm being honest, they don't.
It scares me because, you go and you face somebody, and, they have their best pitcher, and he has a great night. And, in my opinion, we're going to see some upsets in the first round this year.
You will.
All right. Yeah. Coach, thank you so much for changing your schedule, coming on. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon. Good luck against
Coach.
Mighty Dolphins and big crowd tonight.
Go Bucks.
What time's it start again?
Varsity games should start around 6:30. We have JV, so sometimes that pushes the varsity game back a little bit, but around 6:30 is going to be first pitch.
All right, thank you, Coach. Talk to you soon, buddy. Hey,
right,
one of our
guys.
favorite places, unbelievable. It was so packed out yesterday at 11 o'clock until they closed. J. Michaels, oh my God, I wish I just had the money made yesterday. It was incredible. World famous J. Michaels Spaghetti. People were everywhere. I couldn't believe the crowds in there. Kyle Vandergrist's with us. I say this all the time. Your mom and dad, legendary family, right, Jeremy? Legends. There's no doubt about it. And they raised this one young boy. Both of them are outstanding, but especially this one in here in his office right now, in this studio.
I'm the younger, more handsome, more successful.
Talented. I mean, just
talented,
unbelievable. Money coming out of his ears. Guys, whatever he touches turns to gold. It's not just the roofing. You could build a whole school. You can do anything. You got government contracts. You got count. It's amazing what you guys have done. What's the best way to get up with you?
Yeah, that's easy. Give us a call at 850-866-9988 or visit us at tkvandy.com, and it'll direct you right to us.
If you get a call from an insurance company, they're getting ready to drop you, they say, hey, you're Bruce, say 15, 16 years old. What do they do? What can they do? They panic. What
Typically,
can you
towards the end of the policy,
them?
they give you what's it's a daunting letter. It's basically to cut you, to let you know they're going to cut you loose if you don't replace your roof or upgrade, certain attributes of the house, and we can walk you through that process. It's not as scary as you think. Sometimes we can help you extend the life of your roof, not have to do the full replacement. But if you happen to decide to give us a call and you say, hey, heard you on Coach Hale's show, you automatically get a 10% discount.
There you go.
Right off rip.
That's big money, baby. Also, do you want to look better, feel better? Jason Kovaleski, Maxville Sports Nutrition, 23rd Street, Pier Park. The guy's incredible. Listen, Jason, every Tuesday and Friday right here on ESPN. And I got to say this, guys. Today's birthday, Jason Kovaleski. Okay, happy birthday, Jason. We love you, man. We'll be right back. Doug Lee, what's he going to do again? Is he going to spank Bozeman again? I don't know. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
They've got the heat, and we've got the call.
And he is toast. Swung on and missed.
With Chris Sale leading the charge and Spencer Strider bringing the fire back to the mound.
It is a 1-2-3 shutdown inning for Chris Sale.
The rotation is locked and loaded for 2026.
Struck him out. Went down and away with a nasty splitter.
Hear every masterpiece and every high heat save on your home for the Atlanta Braves. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Thursday. Mostly sunny this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the east-northeast at 13 miles per hour and temps near 77. Tonight we will have clear skies and a wind speed of 13 miles per hour and be quite warm at 61. Sunny tomorrow and a high 78 with a gentle breeze. Sunshine Saturday with a temp of 78. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
PCB Hobby, the beach's premier hobby store for sports cards, comics, coins, and trading card games. PCB Hobby carries the largest selection of boxes and packs from the latest releases of brands like Topps, Panini, Leaf, and more. Looking for a specific player or team? PCB Hobby has a wide assortment of raw and created cards. They carry parallel rookie, game used, and autographed cards in both modern and vintage. Have a collection you want to sell? We buy, sell, and trade. PCB Hobby on Back Beach Road, just east of Florida Linen. Call 850-320-8388.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfort Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show.
I'm not prepared. I really am not prepared at all. I hope you won't judge me on one email I sent 10 years ago.
My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
Live from the J. Michaels studio.
Now that's a spicier food demo!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We've got Kyle Vandergriff in here. The legendary Hall of Famer, State Hall of Famer, Tommy Santamont, and the preacher, the man, the myth, the legend, Jeremy Pridgeon. Jeremy, I hope your mom and dad are listening today. I love them.
Certainly they
Wonderful
are.
people.
Yeah, they're
great people.
Go see them this
Roll Tide.
Go see them this afternoon over at Mosley. Little beach volleyball coming up.
Baby. Oh, that's right. Not only we got huge baseball games going on.
Mosley and Arnold playing this afternoon.
Mosley and Arnold beach volleyball.
In the sand.
Where's the game playing?
At Mosley.
At Mosley.
Yeah,
they bring the beach over. They're gonna sand beach. They draw it in.
You know how hard it is to move that beach around.
It's hard. It's hard, especially at Mosley. All right, let's bring him on. This guy's incredible. State championship coach. He's done so many great things in his career. Wonderful family. Wonderful coach. Wonderful and a better man. Let's bring him on, Coach Doug Lee. Coach, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Coach Hale, how you doing? I'm doing great this morning.
Couldn't be better. We just got through with Coach Norman over at Bozeman, and we talked about Tuesday. But let's let you talk about Tuesday. Give us as many names as you can of the great players you got playing for you. He talked about that stud pitcher you got, but give us some more names.
Yeah, I mean, it did start with Ryan on the mound. He had a huge night, and obviously was a key to the win. But, I think guys, we've got some guys on the offensive side that's kind of being overshadowed. Of course, Ryan's been hot at the plate, too, as of late. He started off slow, but he's been really good at the plate. But, Brady Lee had a big night. And I know, he's kind of near and dear to me, but he was 3 for 4 and had 3 really great at-bats and just missed one on his 4th at-bat, but had a big RBI and a big situation. But, we really 1 through 9, it's been somebody different every night. I really, I would not like to be a pitcher right now facing our lineup. That's how good I feel about them as a team and as a head coach. Is we've just 1 through 9 have started to kind of click and find a way to get on base and manufacture and find a way to get that timely hit. So, but I mean, Xavier Demrow, he's come on offensively, and C.J. Harris had some big at-bats. He was 3 for 4 the other night, him and Ryan both at Mariana. And but, that was a big win against Bozeman. I mean, they are a very talented, well-coached ball club. I really look for them to make a run, too, in their classification. So it was really, to me, it felt a little bit like old times, just having a big county game, big crowd, good atmosphere. And really, I was just glad that me and Coach Norman were able to it worked out where we scheduled it that way, because I think it really benefits both programs to play these type of games right before we go to postseason. So, win, lose, or draw, either way, I think it helps us for next week and going forward.
Hey, Doug, Jeremy, good morning.
Hey, Jeremy.
So with Bozeman and Mosley playing, obviously no, sort of strangers to each other, but there's still a little bit of the kind of David Goliath, Bozeman 2A, Mosley 5A here, a chance to kind of make a statement, and now you're going on the road. Do you think this is the most, what I would call perhaps hostile or unfriendly environment you're going to play in so far this year?
Probably. And I understand the 5A, 2A perception. I do. I think sometimes, we have felt like, well, from the perception standpoint, what are you really gaining? I mean, you're expected to win in the public eye. But like I said, Bozeman's baseball team is really misleading as far as 2A. They really are a 5A, 6A caliber team as far as talent is concerned. So, I really preach that to our teams. Don't be overlooking them because they're 2A, because they're extremely talented. They got very good players. They're very well coached, like I said, and they'll be ready to go again tonight. I promise you.
Hey, Doug, Tommy Sanamont. Good morning, sir.
Hey, Miss Sanamont, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Listen, you got Bozeman, then you got Dothan, then you got Lincoln. You got some pretty tough teams coming up here to finish the season out.
Well, we do, and we got tonight and tomorrow as far as regular season, and then we get to host that first round of the district tournament next week. And it's been a while since we won a district championship here, so yeah. I mean, I really want to. We really talked a lot about that, and let's try to get a banner over here again. And obviously, our district's very tough. Lincoln's, I think they're 11 and 12 or something like that. Their schedule. Their record is very misleading. They played a schedule of schedules, obviously, and they got the class of 2027. They got the top-ranked player at shortstop, and the Fuller kid who's got great genes, athletic genes. You know, his dad's Corey, played at Florida State and played NFL 10 years. And then the Parker kid at first base is second to none, too. And they're both, for whatever reason, have not pitched much. But I look for that to change here coming postseason play. And so they're very well coached and a really good club. And, of course, Childs right now, they're ranked 1 in the state. So, looking forward to next week and that challenge, and again preparing us for the playoff, and hoping to win a district championship.
Doug, with the youngest kids you have, a lot of juniors, and you're a very young team. To go 18-5, I think you've done a phenomenal job this year. Great job.
Well, I appreciate that. We take a lot of pride in working. We're going to put the hours in and all the things. I think sometimes my boss would like to. Being the AD and the coach, I don't know how people have done it. I've tried. I've done it the last 2 years, and it is a challenge. There are things that you just, I'm just not sleeping because I've got to get things done as AD too. So, as you know, this time of the year is when you're trying to hire people for next year, and all that kind of stuff rolls around. And so I'm trying to focus on preparing a team to win, and then trying to hire. So sometimes I'm having to balance that, but. I'm enjoying it, I can tell you that, and loving every minute of being a Mosley Dolphin.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Thank you.
And, Doug, on the postseason, quick question. Are y'all doing higher seed host, or y'all all going to one site to play?
We are. We're playing higher seed host, so we're fortunate enough to host that first round game next Tuesday here at 6 p.m. be first pitch, and like to get our Mosley Dolphin fans out. It'll be a big game and great atmosphere, I think.
I want to parlay off what Coach said. Hey, Coach Lee, this is Kyle Vandergriff. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
Doing good. Man, looking at this, you got 3 seniors on the team, right? And then, your heavy juniors. All your leaders are juniors. I mean, this is a special year and potentially next year. I bet you're – I bet you're in a pretty good, happy place right now.
I'm going to help him out next year. I'm going to go help him.
Yeah, exactly. I'll ride some coattails. Hey, do I need to shag some balls, Coach?
Hey, we'll take all the help we can get.
But, yeah, man, you've got some talent out there, and it's all about these guys, coming together as a cohesive unit, and I think under your coaching – that you're going to go pretty deep in this thing. And, man, dude, Bay County in general, just a bunch of great talent in baseball.
Great coaches, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bay County has a lot to be proud about, and not just baseball. I mean, obviously I agree with you with baseball, but just across the board, I think all our coaches, they work their fannies off and don't get, kind of overlooked on a lot of things. But I'm a proud product of Bay District Schools. I'm grateful for the opportunities that Bay District Schools given me in my life personally, and I wouldn't want to work anywhere else.
Well, Doug, I appreciate it. I know you're busy, and this is a big game tonight, big crowds. Of course, you're kind of used to that. You guys, whenever
saying his first rodeo,
every time he brings a team in, the people want to come watch it. They're well coached, they're good, and it'd be nice to have another championship banner here in Bay County. I like that.
Well, I appreciate it, and again, I appreciate y'all having me, and I appreciate all y'all do for high school athletics every morning.
Well, we certainly appreciate you saying that. Hey, have a great day. We'll talk to you next week. Real quick, maybe I asked you, maybe I didn't. If I did, I forgot. Did you have a good Easter? Your mom and dad, you get to see them?
Yeah, we got to see them and had a good time, and just cherishing the moments with them. They were here. The other night, so. Dad's pretty laid back and just enjoys watching the game. Mom still likes to coach a little bit, so she's always evaluating her.
Hey, was Ernest T. Bass there? Was he there for
that? Oh, yeah, Ernest T. was live. And,
his brother.
He's always here.
Chris. We
he's
called
the
him
other
that
one evaluating me.
I love him. Yeah. All right, guys, you have a great day. We'll talk to you next week. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Man, let's talk about some of the great people. We got so many wonderful people. Kyle's in here right now, but we got other great sponsors. Pat Purnell, the city commissioner in Haven, does an incredible job.
Yeah, I love Pat.
He is. He's a wonderful man. He did so many great – Tommy, you know this. He did so many great things with Bay County athletics. But you want to have a great meal. Here the key word is Lynn Haven. Beef O'Brady's Lynn Haven. You want to have a great meal. They treat you like family. I always say that, and I believe it. They really are nice people. Smiles on their face. TVs everywhere. Great place to watch all
I
sporting
don't think
events.
I've ever had a bad meal.
Everything's good.
I am a creature of habit. I do stick
Yeah.
to wings most of the time, but I don't think I've ever had a bad meal.
Speaking of wings, you got a birthday party, something like that. It doesn't matter if you want wings, whatever. Pat will have it ready for you. Just call and tell them what time you're going to pick it up. Better yet, have the party there if you can. All you Mosley Dolphins, we tell you all the time, most of the time you guys go down there for football games. There's a huge baseball game today. Go have your pregame meal, have your little pep rally down there, then head out to Bozeman. And heck, after coming back, stop by and have some dessert. I don't know. When you're down that way, go see Russ, Amber, and Patrick. They do an incredible job. You know, Patrick graduated from Mosley. Wonderful kid. I love him. He's not a kid anymore. Wonderful man. David Adams, and Kyle, you did this. Tell them what they got going on down there. You can go sign up.
So it's really neat. So they have what's called a wish list, right? And so what you do is you can send your wife or your daughters or your significant other there, and they can go and pick some things out, and they put them in the computer. So when you come, like during an anniversary, throughout the year or whatever, you go in and you say, hey, let me see their wish list.
Yeah.
So then it'll be priced out and everything for them. It's very simple, very easy for a busy guy like me and, a Neanderthal when it comes to,
Right.
jewelry and all
Right.
that stuff. It just makes life easier.
Right.
And, and they treat you well. They'll fix anything. They take care of you. They're
Be
great
careful
people.
now on that list that you post up there. Phil Cobb's got a couple girlfriends, and that caused a
So
little.
you got to watch out for that.
A little friction.
Gotta watch
there.
out.
A little friction.
Don't dabble. Don't dabble.
Be careful. All right, we'll be right back. You're listening to 104.3 ESPN Northwest. We'll get back. Florida State update. Give us a call, 215-6290. Tommy Santamont, FSU. What's going on in Tallahassee? We'll tell you in a second.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Colin Cowherd.
So Fernando Mendoza had his pro day yesterday, but it's not completing passes. He literally announced the routes his receivers would be running before because he wanted to make sure that people there saw how great his wide receivers were. Folks, you're looking at Peyton Manning.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Weekdays at 1.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
For over 50 years, Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry has been your diamond headquarters, a local trusted source for diamonds and fine jewelry. And now, get ready for our largest diamond jewelry sale ever, 30 to 75% off. For one day only, Saturday, April 25th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. When our doors open, diamonds move fast. Don't miss out. Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters on the corner of 15th Street and East Avenue.
Conference space for rent in downtown Panama City. A comfortable professional conference space loaded with amenities. Full kitchen, shower, sofas, leather chairs, large screen smart TVs, exterior smoking section, and everything you need for up to 20 people. Have a CPR class, getting the crew together for the big game, private chefs. Want major wow factor? To rent conference space, call 850-771-1326. 771-1326.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michaels Studio.
Boss, I got good news and bad news. What's the bad news? Your hat's on fire.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! Our FSU update.
No nation.
Proudly brought to you by Newbies. We got 4 wonderful locations. But I tell you what, I love Charlotte. She is beautiful inside and out. You know, she gave a huge amount of money to the university. Her and John always
I can't
give
believe
back
she
to
puts
the
up with
community.
John, to be honest with you.
John, you seen how he looks? That sucker can still play. He is incredible.
That's a man
Both
right
the
there.
Charlottes too now. They spend a lot of times up in North Carolina. His daughter up there's he's got grandkids everywhere now. But anyway, get out to Newbies, have a great time. Newbies 2 on the Curve, go watch all sporting events, and head on down to the mothership like you know you're going to do. She's had the best entertainment, not just the weekends, but every single day for all these spring breakers. And I will say this right now, this weekend's going to be a nightmare if you're on Baton Beach Road, the traffic, the air show. So if you're over here in this part, you're in pretty good shape. You get out there, good luck. Tommy, what do you got for us today on FSU?
I'm staying in Lynn Haven. I'm not going out there.
I'm not getting on Baton Beach.
I know. We'll start with softball right now, and they're 35-4.
Woo.
They have the longest win streak in the nation at 25 now. They beat Santa Clara last night, 11-3. The last loss was February the 21st against
Alabama football.
5-1. 5-1.
Tide.
And that was played in Tallahassee, so that was a
half the team had
last,
the fluke.
last loss.
That's a fluke. Half the team had the fluke.
Well, they've got Stanford. They got a 3-game set with Stanford, and Stanford's number 23, and I think their win streak's going to go down here pretty soon because they got 3-game with Stanford Friday. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, Saturday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard, and Sunday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard. Then they come back with a 3-game set with North Carolina in Tallahassee, and then they got the Florida Gators on the 22nd of April at 6 o'clock in Tallahassee. So out of all those games, I think they might be going to lose their win streak, but you never know. They are playing good. They're hitting the ball real well. So we'll see what happens with the
Florida's
Seminoles.
pretty good, Tommy.
Yeah,
Florida's
they are.
good.
They're ranked ahead of FSU.
Yeah.
But then baseball is still trying to deal with losing Miles Bailey, their first baseman. That's a big bat to take out of the lineup. He's good for a home run every 2 or 3 at bats.
Yeah, doink.
He can hit it now, but. They lost to Florida again, 3-4 in Tallahassee.
Did you go?
No, I didn't go. Okay. I started to, but it was.
I had a bunch of buddies go though. Yeah. They said it was fun.
We typically carry the church crowd over there, but with the Tuesday after Easter, we didn't do it this year.
Yeah, we normally go to that game.
I saw Steve Moss, his beautiful wife. They were there for Coop.
Yeah. But anyway, they got Florida beat them every time this year, so they'll have to drop back and punt, but. They got Georgia Tech in Atlanta now. They got a 3-game set with them the Thursday tonight at 7, Friday at 8, and Sunday at 3. Those are all Eastern Standard Time. So, like I say, FSU is trying to deal with that loss of Miles Bailey, trying to get someone to step up to hit home runs like he was doing, and they just hadn't found the set. They have the pitching's been decent lately, as we all know. Link Jarrett, he don't leave them in there long. If they make 3 balls in a row, they take him out. But
can I ask you something? Watching that game, that Florida State-Florida baseball game, there were a couple hits. If the wind's blowing at all, those are out of the park.
Yeah.
I mean, they were right back on the.
Yeah. That's the way it is. It's those games are so close. You never know. Being how good you are, how you're rated, it doesn't matter in those games, just like it is in most sports. So, anyway, the baseball is got to go to Atlanta and play, so we'll see how they come out. But
if you haven't had a chance to go to a Florida State game at Doak Campbell, you're from around here, you're missing it.
Yeah,
it's electric.
Yes, it is. And
I kept waiting for that bus and never got the call. You do it every year. For some reason, they didn't do it this year. I'm not going to mention that church.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. James wants to come out to Bay Point and pick him up in the bus.
I know. Jeremy wouldn't do it.
We're not doing that.
No. Jeremy goes, no, it's not happening.
That's not going to happen.
I threw a hissy.
Drive 15 miles the wrong direction.
Real quick in football, they had the second scrimmage last week. The defense dominated. I was pleased to see that. They really couldn't do much of nothing with the defensive line. And linebackers, defensive backs, all played really, really well. Tony White's real high on the bunch he's got there on defense this year. So they got, the dessert kids are back, the big defensive linemen, freshmen last year, sophomores now. They had to pay them to make them stay, but they both stayed. And so they're looking good on defense. Offensively, the quarterbacks, Ashton Daniels and Kevin Sperry are fighting it out. And we'll see how that ends up. And I saw a great article on Ashton Daniels. Seemed like a pretty nice kid. He's real high on even with Sperry. He said the quarterback room they're really tight and they're pulling for each other. So we'll see how the offense comes. This Saturday they have their final scrimmage. Their third scrimmage is this Saturday. So we'll see if the offense is improved or the defense is still pretty tough. So one other thing too, they just recently got the Malachi Marshall, the #1 JUCO quarterback, just came to FSU. The only problem, he's 6'2" and 170.
170?
170. So he's got some weight added on. So, but they say he's great. Said he can throw it. He's good. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but hopefully if they put him in the game, he won't get hurt.
He gets hit when he broke it too.
I know it. So they did say
170. That's good.
They did say he's going to have to add some weight, which he will if he stays there.
What class is Sperry again now?
He's
is he a redshirt freshman?
Yeah, no, he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I think he's going to be the quarterback of the future for him. Everybody's real high on him, so he can run it and pass it. So and he's a pretty good. Because
Ashton Daniels only has 1 year left of eligibility, right?
Yeah, that's it for him. So, but he seems like he's doing real well. So we'll see. And there's a lot of other stuff going on, with the NCAA eligibility things they're coming up with. So
let me ask you this: you got a buddy over there, big wheel, big money. You talk to him all the time. What are you hearing? What's the word? Are they going to be? Do they got a shot to be competitive?
I think so. I think I didn't. They're really tight-lipped on what they're doing. Normally, Norvell comes out and says all kinds of stuff. He's not saying a whole lot, and they're not like after the scrimmages they'll say a few things, but they did say that, and I was pleased to hear about the defense. And I thought they'd be a lot better than last year. And they got some kids back, and they really recruited linebackers and some of the DBs. They had some pretty good DBs anyway, but some of them were hurt and didn't play a lot. So they're all back now. So I'm looking for especially the linebackers to be a lot better because they've got some really experienced linebackers through the portal. So hopefully that will improve. And defensive line should be good. They've been there for a while now.
I wanted to ask you, if you heard anything, did he really want Gus back? Remember when Gus he had to get out of it, and now he's took another job that's going to be more time consuming. Now that was not as much as coaching, but that's a lot when you're on that committee. You got to watch all those tapes. You got to travel. What do you think really happened there?
I think Gus really wanted to leave and
get out of it.
I think really he might have known he was going to get on that committee, and we don't know for sure. But and I don't know whether he politics to get on it, or he already knew he was going to be asked to be on it. So I think he just left. And of course, Norvell was happy, so that means he's going to call the plays now. So
yeah, and he had that house in Auburn. He never sold it. Yeah. He lives right behind Scott Casey, and they were neighbors, know each other, and they were like people come by and seen the house. They were asking, "What's he going to do?" Now we kind of understand why he kept it all those years. Yeah. He's back living there now. His family's there. Yeah. He's in Auburn.
He was on the edge of being retired anyway. He's been there a long time and done a lot. And is a great coach, good offensive coach.
How can you retire on $26 million?
I don't know. I could never retire on
$26 million. I feel sorry for him.
I will tell you one thing. Being on the selection committee, I know you're saying, oh, it's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Yeah, but it's a lot of work at your leisure. So you're basically evaluating all the.
Nobody's questioning what you're calling.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. There's no oversight.
Maybe they are questioning what you're calling. When
they will.
Your team doesn't get in.
They will.
Yeah.
Where's your office? It's at the bar.
I'm glad he's on the committee because he's a coach. He knows what he's talking about.
I think he's.
And we'll never see Alabama and Georgia.
Wait a minute. What do you have against Condoleezza Rice, man? She was a great one.
Yeah.
Remember when she coached at Stanford?
Yeah, she was she knew offense. That trap option she used.
Let's get Rick Perry on it next time.
She spoke at Saban's clinic one year. Unbelievable. Hey, listen, we know the heat is coming. And we got Stevenson Air Conditioning. Don't go national. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. You talking about Mosley is Mosley Day. He graduated from Mosley High School. He started this business.
Go Fins.
If it's expanded throughout the state, man, the guy's incredible. They're the best at what they do. Get it serviced right before summer, right before winter. Your power bill goes down. It lasts longer. If you got an old one, it's time to bite the bullet. Get rid of it. It's one of the few things you can purchase, pay for itself. Stevenson Air Conditioner #1, not even close. Also, Dr. Ward, the guy's incredible. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Go get checked out. Office throughout the Panhandle, and don't forget, every Wednesday 7:30, Dr. Ward. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We always had the one over in town. Everybody loves it. We finally got one here. We're so happy about that. It's on Panama City Beach Parkway. This is a great place to have birthday parties. If anything's going on at Arnold High School, a lot of people going there eating before the games and stopping by after the games having a drink. Now, Monday is Military Day. They get 10% off. And also, you buy one of their margaritas, next one's free. Draft beer the same way. Pepper's Mexican Grill, Panama City Beach Parkway. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Mornings on ESPN Northwest Florida just got unsportsmanlike.
The only reason why Lamar Jackson would sign a long-term deal this offseason is because the Ravens made him an offer that he couldn't refuse. If you're Lamar, you could potentially get a monster deal after contracts are opened up with the rookie class of 2024. That's why this is a delicate situation.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 5 to 7 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Thursday. Mostly sunny this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the east-northeast at 13 miles per hour and temps near 77. Tonight we will have clear skies and a wind speed of 13 miles per hour and be quite warm at 61. Sunny tomorrow and a high 78 with a gentle breeze. Sunshine Saturday with a temp of 78. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered, literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better together. TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing.
Visit them online at HewittTire.com.
On Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update. Presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves take the series from the Angels. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network morning update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
The Braves won 2 straight to get out of L.A. with the win and finish off a 4-3 road trip. A big day for Drake Baldwin, big series for Drake Baldwin as he knocks another one in. And Matt Olson with a home run and 2 RBI in the final game of the series. How about Grant Holmes on Wednesday? 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. That earned him his first win of the season. The boys return home on Friday. Cleveland Guardians coming in for a 3-game set. Bryce Elder gets the ball for the Braves. He's 1-1, does not have an ERA, has walked 2 and struck out 13 in 2 starts. Slade Ciccone going for the Guardians. He's 0-1, has a 5.23 ERA, 4 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Ford Leadoff Show coverage coming your way at 6 and first pitch from across the street at Truist Park, 7:15 Eastern Time, right here on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome to It's the Coach James Hale Show.
But I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Live from the J. Michael Studio 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. You can give us a call today, 215-6290. Ask Tommy Santa about anything you want to know. He has the answers, believe me. All right, I want to talk a couple things. One thing I don't like, Jeremy, I don't know your opinion on this. I guess they have to do it. You know, last year I believe they moved it to Dallas. SEC Media Days is going to be held July 20th to the 23rd. You know, we're used to it being Birmingham. I still think the best place to do it is in Birmingham. It's been traditionally a great place. A lot of fans show up, a lot of excitement.
Centrally located for the SEC.
Yeah,
the
SEC office is there. And then they moved it to Atlanta. And the first year in Atlanta, a lot of people weren't thrilled about it. It got better. They made some adjustments. It got a little bit better in Atlanta. Nashville, I think, would be a natural place. New Orleans, you'll have a good time. I can see that. But I don't know. Tampa. They're going down to be in Tampa. What do you think? What's your take on that, man?
We should have welcomed them to Panama City.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. That'd be cool.
I mean, they've been to Destin, you know, I mean, yeah, so.
But no, really, I would rather see it in Birmingham, Alabama every year. It went that way forever, and now you had Oklahoma and Texas. They change it. What do you okay with them moving around?
Well, Tampa sits completely outside the geographic footprint.
That's true.
You know, I mean, if you just sort of draw a circle, or, you know, like a kid would, tracing all the dots.
Teams, yeah,
there are no SEC teams, you know, further south than Gainesville. So
yeah, exactly.
It's outside the footprint all the way. So I think that's a bit of a
you've been down there, and. I lost my.
I wonder if it was a bidding like an undisclosed bidding process.
Well, they normally do. I imagine they offered the money.
Well, didn't he one time say he was going to move them around? And I thought Dallas, and I thought this year would be coming.
Hold on, wait. There's backroom deals going on? No,
not in the NCAA. No. Anyway, not in the SEC.
I'm trying to find this thing. Give me a second. I'll see if I can find it. If not, I'm going to be upset. I also did post something on Facebook.
I mean, we have played the SEC basketball tournament down there, so, yeah.
I can't find it.
Not sure why we're, you know, I think Tampa St. Pete markets.
Weren't they in Destin last year,
well,
SEC?
The further you go south, the norther you get. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I live down there. It's a different. It's not.
That's true.
Not here. It's just totally different. All right, I did want to ask you all about this. The NCAA proposing, and what they're doing is exactly what the president Trump did, the executive order. Now this is going to be the proposal's eligibility change. You have 5 years. Now here's the deal: once you graduate high school, you have 5 years to play, or your 19th birthday, which one comes first. Right. I like that. There's no problem with that. You get one transfer. Now, limited exemptions to this. If you're military, something to do with the military, you're pregnant, you got girls' sports. Then if you have a religion seminary, which BYU does, correct?
Two-year requirement.
BYU. Yeah. So those people would be taken care of. They would, no big deal. The transfer deal, you get one time to do it. Now, this one thing I'm not sure about, and I think they're going to let you do this. If the coach is fired, coach leaves, I do think that gives you an extra year leave. I think that's still in play. I could be wrong about this. Am I wrong? You might know more about it than I do.
I think the key, it says 5 full years of eligibility. What is full years of eligibility? I mean, does that mean
if you get hurt on week 2?
Yeah, if I worked week 2, could I come back and not lose my eligibility? So that's kind of a misleading terms in there. But
what if you dressed and never played?
Yeah.
No, you got 5 years to play.
That won't matter. Yeah, that won't matter.
Once you graduate from high school or 19, whichever comes first, your clock is running. And I think it should be that way.
And no waiver requests other than what you just mentioned. That's the only way you can get a waiver.
Yeah.
What did they say about the transfer portal? Can you still transfer as many times as you want?
No.
Or is
one time.
One time.
One time.
So this is in place, or is this hypothetical?
Yeah.
It's not in place yet. But
Trump already signed the executive order. The NCAA is proposing this now. They'll vote on it, and it's going to happen.
It could be next year, but they hadn't.
What if a coach leaves?
Well, that's the one I didn't understand.
Is there a loophole with that?
Either.
Can you follow the coach?
I don't know. It probably not. They probably.
Well, we said
If they start doing all that, it's going to be right back like it was
Yeah,
before.
I'm not sure about, and I looked for that too.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it,
I
so
didn't
I'm
see it
thinking it doesn't matter if the coach gets fired. Now we all know there's going to be a legal challenge. What are they all waiting for? They want Congress to give them some kind of status. What is it? I said the right word yesterday.
Antitrust stuff.
Yeah, antitrust. That's not going to, guys. That's not going to happen. No. They're not going to do that.
No.
So they might as well go. They're going to have to hire. The bottom line, we're wasting all this time. They're going to have to hire. They're going to have to make it employees. They don't want to do that. They don't have to deal with unions and all that kind of stuff.
Before the NCAA approves this, all this stuff you're talking about is going to be talked about. Where the coach leaves, what's going to happen. If you don't dress out, what's going to happen. But it says specifically you got 5 years, period.
Yeah.
So we'll see how
if they turn it into a business to where they actually have to hire them and there's a certain amount of employees, the more you go up, the bigger the conglomerate of health insurance and everything else you're supposed to provide for them. Then it gets into its own bureaucracy at that point.
Yeah. Do you have retirement for them?
Exactly.
Seriously.
No. It's a fringe benefit, such as retirement, health care.
It opens up,
and then you throw in a patchwork of state laws.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, that's going down the rabbit hole.
We shall see. I hate when I do so stupid stuff.
Who's running that whole thing? Isn't that Ted Cruz kind of spearheading a lot of that in the Senate?
Yeah, Tuberville is behind a lot of this stuff going on, which he does a good job. He's a coach at Auburn.
But he's actually stepping down there, right? And he's running for governor?
Governor of Alabama, yeah. But they've got it. They already got the executive order. They're going to do it. It's going to happen. What we're talking about now is going to happen.
Who'd have thought with the great divide of Auburn, Alabama fans, Tupper is like, he was the arch enemy, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? He's going to be one heck of a congressman or a senator.
I tell you what, he does a great job. I like everything he's done, and he knows sports. He was a head football coach at Ole Miss, Alabama, Cincinnati. Where else? Texas Tech. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and he's not afraid to bite your head off when you're in those committees, too, whenever people are being sworn in. He's like Josh Smalley.
All right, let me get this in here real quick. I'm going to come back to this SEC Media Days if I can ever find the article. But there's a kid, the number one quarterback, some say maybe the best player in the country. He's a 5-star quarterback. He's out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Multiple visits scheduled. He's 6'4", 210. So he's got that great frame. He could be 230. Big kid. He's going to be a big kid. He's got, you come out of that state, you're pretty doggone good. I've forgotten the name of the school he played for, but anyway, I think Dunbar is where he plays over there.
Without a car, probably Edna Carr.
Something like that. I think it is. Haven is his last name. Yeah. I can't think of his first name, and I can't announce it if I could. But anyway, these are schools that are looking at him. He's going to be visiting Georgia today. He's at Georgia today. They're the dark horse. As you know, Kirby can recruit like no other. He gets him on campus. He's going to get. He's got a good shot at getting him. Alabama Saturday, and then believe it or not, a school that got my attention that's involved in this. And this guy must be a heck of a coach. The new coach at Kentucky. Who was his name? The new guy at Kentucky. I forgot.
I don't know.
Kentucky's one of his schools. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but
I can tell you, Lane Kiffin doesn't need to let this kid go if he's 5-star in his own state.
That's what I was
talking about here, guys.
Now they've gone out and spent $40 million on the roster. They spent all this money on this quarterback they got there now. This kid is not. I didn't even see LSU's name mentioned because I guess he sees on the roster. And he's getting offered this other. The leader of the pack right now is Alabama.
Right.
Alabama's at number one getting him right now. Listen to what he did. This is last year. This is last year now, playing at one of the biggest levels in that state, which they play great high school football. He passed for 3,931 yards, 62 touchdown passes, okay?
Oh.
Now, that ain't all. He also rushed for 794 yards, and another 11 touchdowns.
Okay, so he's got legs.
73 touchdowns, close to 5,000 yards total offense in 1 year, and the best high school football played around. This guy can play. Again, Alabama's in the lead right now. Kirby Smart's getting ready to try to close the deal for Georgia. They're the dark horse. I don't see him going to Kentucky. This is going to come down between Georgia and Alabama.
No, I'll tell you. If he doesn't go to LSU, his whole family needs to move out of Louisiana because they will get after him, believe me.
Oh, yeah. But we've gone that state in years. And
I know.
We've gotten some great ones there. All right, we got to take a break. We get back. Jeremy Pridgeon, the Alabama Update. Let's talk about some of our great people. Turpro Pest Control, Patrick Garner is local. His daughter goes to Mosley. His son is going to get ready to go to Mosley also. He's on the Bass team. He knows they're great people. Now, he's doing this for his customers. He's the new customer. He's trying to take care of you. It's called the tax special deal. If you sign up with his company now, Turpro Pest Control, before April 15th, you don't get one thing free. You get 3 things free. The first round is free. The yard, it'll look like a golf course. Bugs in your house, he's going to spray your house down, kill all the bugs. They're going to be gone. And then spray the yard for bugs. 3 in 1. Free when you sign up. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a heck of a deal. Go, and if you're with him now for the yard, you want the in-house spray done, you can also get the same deal. The first time it's free. First month's free. You can't beat that. Listen to Patrick every Monday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Steve's Bike Shop, locals taking care of it. Are you kidding me? It's Mosley Day. He's a swim coach at Mosley. He is incredible. Steve Birdshaw is unbelievable. Steve's Bike Shop's been in business since 1979. He's doing something right. Electrical bikes, the old standard bikes, new and used of both. They work on bikes. They do it all. Where are they located? 23rd Street, right across the street from Sam's. If you got some beautiful daughters like Kyle does, you want to get a bike, you want to get your beautiful wife an electrical bike, Kyle, get down to Steve's Bike Shop. You'll be glad you did. Now, you're incredible. You're looking for a roof. How can they get up with you? And what's the name of that business?
Name of the business is TK Vandy, and we'll help you out. Give us a shout, 866-9908. Make sure you tell them Coach Hale sent you.
All right, we get back. We got Jeremy Pridgeon and the mighty Crimson Tide. I hope you weren't going to talk about this quarterback we just talked about.
Talk a little bit about football.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Rich Eisen Show.
National Soccer Hall of Famer Landon Donovan.
You think you could save a penalty kick off me?
Well,
now we're talking.
No, probably not.
0 chance. 0.
What about me scoring one on a top-notch keeper?
I thought you meant on me. No chance.
No chance. Well, they got to jump one way.
No,
they always jump.
No, not with you. They would wait.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 11 to 2. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Thursday. Mostly sunny this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the east-northeast at 13 miles per hour and temps near 77. Tonight we will have clear skies and a wind speed of 13 miles per hour and be quite warm at 61. Sunny tomorrow and a high 78 with a gentle breeze. Sunshine Saturday with a temp of 78. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, electrical, or HVAC emergency. It's even worse when you're not sure what it'll cost, when it'll get fixed, or if someone's just selling you something. When you call Hiller, you can trust our experts to actually solve your home's problems quickly. And with true transparency pricing, you know the price you're told is the price you'll actually pay. Book online now at happyhiller.com. Happy you'll be, or the service is free.
Call the Happy Face Truck today.
WGSX New Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
Now back to the most dangerous radio show in the Gulf Coast. Coach James Hale. He's so dangerous, he doesn't even check his eggs at the grocery store.
Danger's my middle name.
I'm bad to the bone, honey.
2 tickets to the gun show.
We're live from the J. Michaels studio on ESPN Northwest Florida.
Roll Tide. Roll Alabama Update. Brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioners. Locals taking care of locals. Nobody does it better than Stevenson Air Conditioning. You talking about local. The man graduated from Moses High School. Jason's incredible. Stevenson Air Conditioning, #1. Speaking of Jason Kovaleski, happy birthday, brother. We love you. If you have any problem with your air conditioning, you call Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jeremy, what do you have for us today on the mighty Crimson Tide of Alabama?
All right. So for the first time since 2020, Alabama's softball program is ranked #1 in the nation.
Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
Last week, the eyes of the softball nation were on Tuscaloosa as the then #1 ranked Texas Longhorns came to town. Played a 3-game set. Of course, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday with the Easter holiday. But with the series, Texas took game 1. Alabama came back in very convincing fashion to take games 2 and 3, and so they have now overtaken the Longhorns at the top of the poll. This is Team 30. Think about it. Patrick Murphy has been at Alabama since 1999 as the softball coach. That's definitely the dean of coaches in the SEC here, but pretty remarkable. Started as an assistant and 2 years later became the head coach. But Team 30 here looks like it might be one of his best yet. They're certainly positioned well. And looking at the softball poll, pretty remarkable. 6 of the 10 are from the SEC.
Yeah.
Now, fast pitch softball was not a southern sport for the longest time. This was the sport of the West Coast, and then added the ladies' games. But you've got 6 from the Southeastern Conference, 2 from the Big Ten, and 1 from the Atlantic Coast Conference, Florida State, 1 from the Big 12. So you just see where the dominance is there. And this weekend, you've got the Iron Bowl of fast pitch softball. Alabama heads to the Plains.
That's right.
So I hope to take care of business there.
Is that where we are with Alabama? We
yes.
celebrate fast pitch softball.
Yes.
Heck with football.
Yes.
Where's softball?
I'm leading up. This
we're
is called
number
a
one.
teaser.
We're number one.
This is a teaser, buddy. I'm saving the best for last here.
There you go.
I'm building it up.
Building it up.
Let's move over to the other diamond.
We're doing good there, too.
Absolutely. We invested so much money at the Joe, and now we've got a ball team to back it up here. So they go out to Norman, and they win the series there as well. And Alabama's sitting at number 8 in the nation, things that we've not been able to say for a long time in terms of Alabama baseball.
Roll Tide.
26-8, 8-4 in the conference, moved up 2 spots after going out to Norman, and Sooners dropped 2 spots in the Baseball America poll. But again, you look at the SEC here, Texas sitting 2, Georgia 4, Alabama 8, Mississippi State 9, Auburn 10, Oklahoma 13, Texas A&M 16. And let's go to 16 because those are your top national seeds once you get to the tournament. Your Southern Miss Golden Eagles holding strong. They're at 13 now.
Hey, let's make sure we announce it the correct way. The Harvard of the South.
Yeah.
Southern Miss Eagles.
Harvard of the South.
Yes.
Right.
Fly high.
Yes.
Hattiesburg campus. So, yes, but Alabama's baseball team this weekend, no rest for the weary in the Southeastern Conference, host a 3-game set against Arkansas. Number 22 Hogs coming in. A little bit of a down year for Arkansas, but it should be a big weekend there in Tuscaloosa for Alabama baseball. Now, this Saturday, are you heading to Tuscaloosa?
Absolutely no.
Not going to go.
Will not make it to the Iron Bowl of softball.
Well, if you are heading to A-Day for the football game.
Or the coaching clinic.
The
coaching clinic, yeah.
Then they've got a full slate of activities that have been released.
Are you going to the game?
I am not.
No. Kyle, you going?
No, sir.
No, I can't get excited about going to a practice. I mean, I know people do, and I know it's a day to be together. And if I lived close to Tuscaloosa, I might. But when you're committing 5 hours of travel, not going to happen. And we've talked about the spectacle that was A-Day in the Saban era, where he'd sport his pink jacket and be mic'd up and bark orders, and
right.
Winners get steak, losers get hot dogs. I mean, there was this little cult tradition that had been built, and it was basically a 3-hour infomercial about the upcoming season. You don't even know if you're going to have these guys. Did
you see out of Vegas the odds? Did you see that?
No. What did it say?
Over under Will Alabama run the ball more than 10 times in the spring game? You going under or over?
That better be over. They better learn to run against each other.
There'll be a new coach. If not, I'm with you. Yeah.
But the Walk of Fame starts at 11 o'clock this Saturday at Denny Chimes. The 25 captains, Parker Brailsford, Tim Keenan, and Deontay Lawson, and Ty Simpson will all be on hand as the festivities begin there on the quad. The 26 roster is going to take part in the Walk of Champions. So they're going to make their entrance into Saban Field at Bryant-Denny at 12:45. And then there is a controlled 2-hour scrimmage that will happen with kickoff set for 1 p.m. Of course, the scouts in the crowd will be sitting here kind of parsing over who gets playing time and who's where, because it might give you a little bit of insight on the depth chart. Biggest question, obviously, with Ty Simpson, who had mentioned earlier, moving on to the NFL draft, QB1. Mm-hmm. The battle in the quarterback room, which we were talking about last year between Mack and Russell Jr., Austin Mack, and redshirt freshman Keelan Russell. You remember, Mack took some snaps in the Rose Bowl there when Simpson, stepped out. But Russell, equally talented and been on the heels.
I'm going Russell.
I'm leaning toward Russell. I really am. And obviously it's not one on this particular game, but both of those have a lot to play for in terms of getting the inside position as to who's going to be under center when we get to the fall of the year.
Jeremy, you and I were talking about we would not go to it, but we've got to be fair and balanced. They do have a lot going on that day, and people will have a great time up there. They got entertainment for you. You got the Iron Bowl going on. You got the coaching clinic going on. So there'll be a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Well, and the really neat part about this, I mean, it's free. You're not sitting here with tickets. You go in. They've got the gates. So in terms of just kind of a low-cost event, because you know how it is on Saturday afternoons now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're giving some prices out for games right now, and you're looking at a couple grand just to get in the stadium on a couple of these things if you're carrying a family of 4. So if you want to,
not to mention traveling and then staying there and then everything that's involved with that.
Yeah. What's your over under on the crowd that shows up?
I'm gonna say about 30,000.
You think it'd be that high?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Iron Bowl softball there.
No.
Softball's so huge.
Softball's in Auburn.
Oh, my bad. Can we change it to Tuscaloosa to get more people there?
The baseball's in town against Arkansas.
There you go.
So
Arkansas baseball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'd be. I don't know. I'm thinking 30.
I hope you're right. I mean, I really do.
It's been going down though.
There's a lot of anxiety, around the program.
There's more excitement at Auburn and Florida. Both those schools is not even close to the excitement from Bama fans. I'm not excited about next year.
Right.
I'm not. It's changed. It's just but I say this all the time. It's year 3, so this could be good for him, and I'm hoping it is. But what I've seen the last 2 years, I'm not that thrilled. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping I'm wrong. And I like him. I think he's a good coach. Does it fit? Well, we're going to find out this year.
Yep.
This is a big year.
Talking about the QB piece here, I think talent-wise they're both very close. I think the piece is who's going to win the locker room.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Who do they feel comfortable with? That may be in a game situation.
I've watched Russell though. He can do it with his legs. He can do it. He's special, guys. I think it's going to be him, but I don't think they're going to even get close to anybody like everybody else. They want to keep both quarterbacks on the roster. Florida State's going to name a quarterback for a long time. They want to keep those guys. They don't want one transferring out.
No.
How big is Russell? Is he a pretty good size kid?
6'4".
4, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, he can run, throw. He's the real deal. I think he's going to be a great player.
And you did hear that the new halftime celebration.
No.
So we're actually going to hang a banner.
For the basketball, we were leading Michigan at halftime.
Led by 2 at halftime.
Saw that.
There, yeah.
I saw that.
Sweet 16, and we led the national
Hey,
championship.
we're the only
by 2
ones
at
that did
halftime.
lead Michigan,
Exactly.
baby. We're proud of that. What do you guys think about the SEC? Just how weak it is compared to these other conferences.
Look what
Big
Indiana
Ten
did.
owns us, man.
Yeah, Indiana, what they did to us in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And we played them pretty close compared to everybody else. And what Michigan did to us.
They own us. I mean, I got to give them credit.
Well, I love your phrase. NIL world, they own us.
That's right. And people get mad at me. There's nobody in the South would even think about moving up north if it wasn't for money.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you go up there.
And
I got two of them come here all the time. I wouldn't want to be near them. No way. If you pay me, I'd go be with them. Yeah, there's no way. Money has ruined it. When it was all natural.
Love you, Jason, Coach.
When it was fair and balanced and no cheating was going on, it was the SEC. Everybody knows that. Everybody wanted to be here.
Well, now it's all crooked.
It's it's a wild west.
Thank goodness baseball and softball are outdoors.
Any halfway decent.
Hey, I don't know we're going to get baseball.
Any halfway decent quarterback gets about $4 million to play now.
Yeah. You're right.
That's the going rate.
It's crazy. Yeah. All right, let's talk about something. What's not crazy is the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. You want some great seafood. I tell you what, spring break's been good for them. All these people, everybody knows about the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. It's like a museum, and there are pictures of coaches. They got surfboards, guns, everything you can think of. It's like a museum in there, but the food's incredible. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Go check it out if you've never been. All you spring breakers, you're going to be glad you did. The food's incredible. Get the fried shrimp. It's the best anywhere. Now, also, I want to mention this. We talked, and I want to thank Jason for the Stevenson, Alabama update. If you have any problems, you call them anytime. They're the best at what they do. Stevenson Air Conditioning, not even close. Not even close. Get on David Adams and get yourself some fine jewelry. Kyle, what's it called? I forgot what they call that.
Call it the wish list.
The wish list. Get down there, put down what you want. Send your husband down there. Send your wife down there, your boyfriend, whatever, and get what you want. If you want to sell some gold or jewelry you own, they'll buy it, and it's going really high right now. David Adams. We'll be right back. We get back. We got the Auburn Tigers.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
We're up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Hurricane Helene.
And breaking weather as it happens.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Thursday. Mostly sunny this afternoon. An evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the east-northeast at 13 miles per hour and temps near 77. Tonight we will have clear skies and a wind speed of 13 miles per hour and be quite warm at 61. Sunny tomorrow and a high 78 with a gentle breeze. Sunshine Saturday with a temp of 78. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards, and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory, or visit online, InstantReplaySportsCards.com.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish. Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597, 850-896-6597, and online at wheelhousedba.com.
Now, it's the Coach James Hale Show.
Go nuts.
Live from the J. Michael Studio at 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Whoa! Eagle! Hey, Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna. Auburn Updates proudly brought to you by Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Not only is Beef O'Brady's, the proud owner is Pat Perna, But what he does for the city of Lynn Haven is unbelievable. He is the city commissioner over there, does an incredible job. His restaurant, legendary. All you Mosley Dolphins, get out there and have your meal before you head out to watch Mosley at Bozeman. Go have a great meal. TVs everywhere, great food, great atmosphere. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. The key word here is Lynn Haven Beef O'Brady's. Kyle, I know you got to leave early today. I want you to talk about your wonderful business. I'm going to tell you what now. I don't even care about the roof. You can build a house. You can build a school. You can build so many different things. It's incredible. You design it, residential, commercial. It doesn't matter. But what's the key to you guys being so successful?
So, yeah, we can help you guys out if you're looking to build a house. Basically what we do is we kind of develop that transparent relationship, right? So we'll go through the budget with you, show you where every dollar's going, and basically, we advocate for us to be a steward of your funds. And, we break down everything for you so we can have the open discussion at the very beginning of where the money's going. So during the process, if you were to change something, let's say you want to upgrade, right? Well, you have the allowance, and then anything above that, that's where it's like, okay, well, we want to go really nice in the bathrooms and kitchen. Okay, well then, you'll be responsible for the difference, but that's up front. It's not on the back end where it's like, oh, this was an extra $25,000. Basically transparency has been one of the biggest things. And the other thing too is our quality control. We have some really seasoned guys that have been in the game a long time, and they get paid pretty well. So, and they're basically there for a belt and suspenders on the quality control approach.
Tell everybody the name of the company and how to get up with you.
It's TK Vandy. You can go online, tkvandy.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram as well. And then you can also give me a call, 866-9908. If it doesn't go to the office, if nobody's at the office, like if it's after hours, the phone comes directly to my cell phone.
And also, we'll have Kyle back on schedule next Friday. Looking forward to that. All right, Tommy, let's get into – I want to talk about Auburn athletics, what's going on at Auburn. SEC Media Days 2026, we all know it's going to be July 20th through the 23rd. I believe that's the correct dates. It's going to be down in Tampa. Give us the lineup. I want to know when Auburn's on. But let's just start with the Monday, July 20th, and let's get all of them in. Who all's talking? The 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd.
Okay, now, they've got the names, but the order in which they're going to speak has not been set yet. It'll be set pretty soon. Also, the players that's going to come with the coaches, they won't know until July who the names of those players. But Monday, July the 20th, and again, this is not the order they're going to speak. Online for the 20th is Will Stein. He's the coach at Kentucky.
New coach, yes.
And Eli Drinkwitz is from Missouri. Brent Venables, Oklahoma, and Josh Heupel, Tennessee.
Now that's all on Monday, July 20th. Yep. Let's go to Tuesday, July 21st.
All right, that's Alex Golish, Kirby Smart,
War Eagle,
Shane Bieber, and Clark Lee.
All right, wait a minute. That's a big game. That's a big day. Let me tell you why. You got Kirby Smart, the greatest coach in college football right now, him and the guy in Indiana, and you got Golish. Where did Golish coach last year? South Florida. Where's that at? Tampa. That'll be a big crowd there. That's a big day. All right, go ahead for Wednesday, July 22nd.
22nd, you got somebody called Kellen DeBoer. I don't know.
Roll Tide, baby.
Alabama.
Roll Tide.
John Summerall.
Go Gators.
From Florida. Pete Golan from Ole Miss. And Mike Icho from Texas A&M.
Hold it there. That's a big day because, not because of DeBoer, but because you got Summerall, first time doing it, the new head coach of Florida Gators. The last day, July 23rd.
The last day, they save you the best for last, the very best from last. You got Ryan Silverville from Arkansas, Lane Kiffin from LSU, Jeff Levy from Mississippi State, and the last one, not in order, but Steve Sarkisian, Texas, the Longhorns.
I'm looking forward to that last day to listen to Lane Kiffin, what he has to say.
I would too.
And start at Texas. Well, I think the pressure's on. I mean, you've got that big raise, but they can pay it off no problem. They got the money to get rid of him if he doesn't have a good year. The most pressure, I think, this year is on him and DeBoer. Don't you? I do. Yeah. Texas, you got to win at Texas. They gave him all 100%. That money. He brought all those great players in.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't make the playoffs last year. I think he has to make the playoffs. And then DeBoer, what do you guys think about DeBoer? What's the magical number for him to keep his job? I don't think he can lose 4 games again this year.
I don't think so either.
No.
I don't. I think he's got to be in the playoffs.
I don't think he'll lose 4 games. He might lose 3, but he's not going to lose 4.
Yeah. Jeremy, you've been awful quiet over there.
I think one of the things you're going to see media days around the very thing you're talking about that just sets them up, and it's rightly so, is the 9-game conference schedule.
And Lane Kiffin said that's a bad idea, and I agree with him 100%.
Yeah. So they have license now to say, look, everybody's going to have to take an extra L thanks to what happened.
Thanks to the commissioner and ESPN.
Yeah. So there'll be a little bit of a chasm between the coaches and the conference here that's just going to continue to be driven because you got a posture. You have to prepare your fan base.
Last year when the coaches weren't for it, it didn't happen, and then it happened, but not at this meeting they're having right now. It happened without the coaches there. The coaches are the truth of the matter. The coaches are upset about it.
Yeah,
they're pretty upset.
So get ready for a lot of discussion around that, just to go ahead and try to get ahead of it, because when Georgia has to play that 9th game, and you take one L, or Ole Miss has to do it, or LSU has to do it. Hey, we knew this was going to happen.
And look what happened to Texas last year when they lost to Ohio State. It cost them getting in the playoffs.
Do you think this year they're starting to talk about doing away with the SEC championship?
That's going to be talked about. That up.
Burn went there last year.
Yeah. Now, Auburn's athletic director, Cohen, he was I couldn't understand where he was coming from, but I did with this.
Yeah, but Alabama's athletic director was spewing it all like, it's dead.
Gone, buried.
Buried
right.
it.
Yeah, right.
They want to get rid of it.
Well, now, Auburn's athletic director said, listen, the 9 conference games was the understanding. They thought that they would be adding more teams to the college playoffs, 16 to whatever the magical number. He thought at least 16. So, okay, we can play another conference game. We'll have more teams getting in. That loss won't hurt us as bad.
Yeah.
And you're making more money from
Makes
TV
total
revenue.
sense.
It's all about the money. So he was on board with that. I want to get this in today real quick. Let me get this in. SEC, if you combine football and basketball, who is the best? Now, this is what's shocking to me is the Auburn update. I didn't realize how bad it was, and I started thinking, you're right. Basketball is kind of fell apart this past year compared to what they've been. In 2025, Auburn, not 26, 25, Auburn spent this is what they spent on basketball, $20.5 million, the 9th most in the country, okay? They didn't have the kind of year we wanted them to have.
Talking about buying players or just
expenses, just spending money on basketball. That's $20-something million on basketball. That's incredible. That's the 9th most.
So that's their
country.
total budget for the year.
That's what they spent on basketball in 2025.
That's not too bad.
9th in the country.
Yeah.
Indiana, listen to this.
Yeah.
Indiana spent $32 million. Tennessee, $23.1. Arizona, $22.6. Texas, $22.4. UConn, $21.5. Arkansas, $21.2. Michigan State, $21. Kentucky, $20.7. Auburn, $20.5. Louisville at number 10, $19.8. That's just what they spent. That's just what they spent on basketball.
What about Michigan? What they got?
They weren't on the top 10. Now, this is not NIL. This is just what they spent.
The department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, if you're in the top 10, man, you got to get results. You got to be doing something. You spend that kind of money.
Out of all those, though, I think Indiana probably was the most disappointing.
What about Kentucky?
Yeah, Kentucky was.
Yeah, I think Kentucky.
They wasn't very good at all.
Well, you're right. You're right.
Run in the tournament.
No, you're right. $32 million on basketball. And Kentucky,
I don't even think Indiana
they didn't get in.
Did
they get in?
No,
they didn't make the tournament.
Yeah.
No.
So them in Kentucky, the Blue Bloods of basketball.
But Auburn, I think they ended their season on a
positive
note.
Yeah. They played NIT, and FSU didn't. Which
and they won it.
Yeah, but if you combine what they did in football and basketball, the number one team in the SEC for us winning, you combine football and men's basketball, it was Georgia. The football team, I think, had a lot to do with that. 76.2. Vandy was second. I didn't know that. 76%. Texas A&M was third, 74.7. Alabama, thanks to basketball, 72.4. Texas, 67.6. Oklahoma's number 6, 66.9. Ole Miss, 64.8, thanks to football. Tennessee, 646. Basketball was better than football, I think, this past year. Number 9, Missouri, 611. Number 10, Florida. This is embarrassing. Number 10, Florida, 52.2. Thank God for their basketball program. Kentucky, 51.4. Louisville, LSU, 50.4. That's terrible for LSU. But here we go. Auburn Tigers, 5 losing seasons in a row. In my lifetime, that's never happened. They won 49.8% if you combine those two. 13th in the SEC. You can't survive at Auburn doing that. That fan base is not going to put up with that.
No.
I think football is heading in the right direction. What do you guys think about basketball? Seriously, is it heading in the right direction with basketball? Can this guy get it done?
Well, the NIT championship
helped.
Yeah. And what it helped was not necessarily, the expectations. It helped getting him more in-game, postseason type experience.
Exactly.
Reps and touches type thing.
Yep. Wind in the sails type.
Well, you guys know some big Auburn fans that go to your church and they travel up there and watch those basketball games, and they're used to winning at home. They're not happy. But now, you're right. Everything's better than him winning the NIT. I get that. But going forward, is he the right guy? Because they hired his son. Mm-hmm. He quit at a certain time where they didn't have time to get a big search. You think he can survive 3 or 4 years at Auburn basketball?
This doesn't come up in the conversation, but, I mean, this is the guy's first year. Don't we normally give head coaches a pass?
Not anymore.
Are we not giving him a pass because he's Bruce Pearl's son?
You know Very good question.
Yeah, that's a good question, why you just worded that.
No.
Yeah.
So
and they don't give you much time anymore.
They don't. I mean, because everything's been sort of on hyper speed now with the portal, with NIL. That you're building for seasons.
He just better have a good season this coming year.
You have the talent. You have the tools. Just go win.
Randy,
right. What's
they're
the problem?
paying him. Listen to this. They're only paying him $3 million a year. I think that's like at the bottom of the SEC.
He might need to go see Gus, get a loan.
Yeah.
Live up there.
So anyway, I hope he does good.
So,
he learned from his dad. I hope he does well.
Very quickly, there is a gap here. Somebody said, well, Auburn won the NIT, Michigan won the NCAA, let's play them. They actually happened in November. It was 102-72 Michigan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Michigan's unreal.
Yeah.
They were unbelievable. All right, we got to take a break. Let's talk about some of our great people. Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. Get out there and have a great time. Now, if you want Mexican food, we finally got it. We've been wanting one. We finally got one. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We got it on Panama City Beach Parkway. I love it. We can go out there and have a birthday party. Go to Pepper's Mexican Grill. You want to have a great time, get out there and have a great time. You like drinking margaritas, buy one, get one free. Draft beer, the same thing. Every Monday, 10% discount on all military personnel. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. And 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Don't play around with this. A Houston strength coach died of skin cancer because he let it go. Go see Dr. Ward. You'll be glad you did. The guy's incredible. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on the legendary 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We get back. I've been wanting to do this. We're going to get it done. CBS has come out with their over-under for the SEC. We're going to look into that. Kyle, we love you, man. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, sir.
ESPN Northwest Florida, the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Brad, you've expanded my vocabulary, and when she started going on and stuff, I said, will you please stop bloviating or pontificating?
I would like to use words like that to my wife, but I'm too smart to never use a word like, why are you bloviating about that?
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Patrick with Turf Pro Pest Control. Do you want a great-looking lawn? Call Turf Pro. We will come out to your property and make a customized plan for your lawn. Then we will do the most important part, execute that plan. Turf Pro is a locally owned and operated company. We take pride in making your lawn beautiful. Call Turf Pro. You will love your lawn. The blue and yellow trucks make your lawn green. Find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
Got a scratch, dent, or full-blown wreck? Bring it to Recommended Collision Center in Panama City. From small scratches to all-over paint jobs, from fender benders to major collisions, it's Recommended Collision Center. They work with all insurance companies and offer customer pay options too. A family-owned collision center that takes pride in top-quality repairs, friendly service, quick drop-offs, and a fast turnaround. So when life throws you a wreck, they'll help you get amended. Recommended Collision Center, 1329 Jinx Avenue, Panama City.
Are you looking for a place to take a leak?
Do you have a truck, tractor, or other hydraulic equipment leaking or not performing as it should? At Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, we can get you back to work. Do you have a busted or leaking hose, hydraulic cylinder or pump needing repair? If competitive pricing and a quick turnaround are what matter to your business, come see us at Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, or you can give us a call at 850-326-3000. Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, 6840 Highway 77 in Southport, the best place in town to take a leak.
Reach out, call up and just say hi.
Give them a call. Phone lines are open. 850-215-6290. The Coach James Hale Show is taking your calls live and local from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Everyone go to FSU football facility, let me know.
Live, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. J. Michael Studios. You want a great meal day? Get up to the legendary J. Michael's. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. All right, CBS came out with their, you could actually bet money on it now if you like. I would never do this, but you might want to. Got money you can throw away, you might win some money. I don't know. Here we go. CBS, SEC win totals for 2026. If you want to give us a call today, 215-6290. Jeremy, Alabama Crimson Tide. They're going to start with Bama. They're 8.5 over under. Now, big games. You got Florida State. You got Kentucky, South Carolina, at Mississippi State, at Tennessee, Vandy, Chattanooga, Auburn. This is who they have Alabama losing to. That's who they think they'll win. Here's who Bama will lose to, according to CBS experts. They'll lose at home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They're going to lose, and I'm predicting this right now. This is going to happen. You heard it here first. I hate to say it, but it's going to happen. They lost last year at homecoming to Oklahoma. They're going to do it again this year. They're going to lose to Texas A&M at homecoming. They're also got them losing to LSU. So that's 3 losses, correct? Mm-hmm. LSU, Texas A&M, at LSU. Mm-hmm. If he goes 9-3, I say leave him alone, give him 4 years, because it's hard now playing 9 SEC games. We got to give him 4 years if he gets that 9-3. Got to get to a bowl game and win. You got to get to a playoffs and win a game. All right, regular season. I say that. What's your take on Bama doing 8-5? You got the whole schedule. Yeah. If you want to go over it, Tommy, I want you guys both. Do they going to get over or under 8.5?
Over.
Tommy. For all the games, the whole season.
8.5.
Yeah, I'd say over. Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You're right.
8-4 is not going to get it done.
Yeah.
8-4, they're going to be looking for a new coach. If the 4 losses are to Auburn,
what about 7-5?
He's gone. I really believe that. Yeah. I do. If he loses to Auburn at home, because Gullick's going to get that thing rolling, I'm telling you now. If he loses to Auburn at home, he loses on the road to LSU, and he loses at Tennessee, he loses those 3 ball games. They can survive. He loses to Georgia. I get that, but he loses those other 3 times, those 3 games. Good luck.
Well, should be 5-0 rolling into Georgia. Okay,
East
Carolina, Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, and Mississippi State. Should be. I still think he'll have the upper hand on Georgia in the first one. You know, we've not lost to Georgia when we played them. First time of season. Lost to play them second time of season.
Mm-hmm.
But you got them at home. They'll be probably. Bryant Dean will be rocking.
Okay, so you got nine or more. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Arkansas. You, Coach, won't spend a whole lot of time on Arkansas. Somerville comes in from Memphis, did a good job there. They got Arkansas 4.5 over under. They got them losing, I think, to at Utah, Georgia, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Vandy, Auburn, South Carolina, Missouri.
Good Lord.
It's a brutal schedule.
At Texas, LSU. I'm going to say.
How many wins they have for?
4.5 over under. What do you think?
I'm leaning under here.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm glad Brian's not here. I'm going under. I'm going to go. I think 4 could be the match. All right, let's jump into Auburn. I won't pull their schedule up. I want to go with that entire schedule. Now, this is what CBS thinks they're going to win real quickly. They're going to beat Southern Mississippi. They'll beat Baylor and Atlanta. And there are a lot of people upset about that Atlanta game not being at Auburn, especially people that have businesses in Auburn.
Rare trip from Florida to Auburn this year.
Florida, they got them beating Florida Gators. That's going to be a tough game. Vandy, they got them beating Stanford, and they got them beating Arkansas and Mississippi State. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. All right, so they got them over. Losing. They're going to lose at Tennessee, at Georgia, at Ole Miss, LSU, at Alabama. What do you think, Jeremy? 6.5, is Auburn over or under?
Over.
Definitely over.
Put it on the
Yeah, got to be.
I got them going at least 8.
Yeah.
What do you got?
About the same, yeah.
All right. Let's go to Florida Gators. We got a brand new head football coach. People are pumped up about him. They should be. Mark McLeod knows more about Florida than anybody. I think he's kind of pumped up. He won't say it, but I think he is. They got Florida 7.5 over under. Wins, I think it's Florida A&M. I think am I right about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Or Florida
Atlantic.
Florida Atlantic. That's right. Florida Atlantic. Campbell Soup. They got them beating Campbell Soup. At Missouri, they got beating South Carolina. At Kentucky, beating Vandy, and beating FSU. So how many wins is that?
I got them at 7.
That's 7. That's 7. That's got them 7-5. The over under 7.5. I'm going over. I believe in this. I'm going over.
Too.
That running back, it's time, man. It's time.
They're going to have to sneak one of them. I mean, you know.
Is it Auburn? At Auburn, they beat Auburn there. They beat Ole Miss. At Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they just got.
I can see beating Oklahoma.
I can see Oklahoma being the most likely at home in Gainesville. Yeah.
That Auburn. I'm glad they're playing. I used to love watching that game, Florida and Georgia, and Florida and Auburn. All right, we got them going. Everybody's got them going over. Let's go to Georgia. Kirby Smart 9. I'm telling you right now. Watch out for Georgia.
I don't know if they can handle Tennessee State week 1.
They got them losing now. The only team CBS has them losing to is at Ole Miss. I don't think that's going to happen. That one, I think they win that one.
I think that's a revenge game written all over it there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're going to mop the floor with Ole Miss at Ole Miss.
Georgia's loaded. They got 15 coming back. They're going to be good, really. And Conrad told me about a freshman receiver that Kirby's going nuts about that's probably going to be starting as a true freshman.
They got 2 red-letter games on their schedule.
Taylor. Remember the last name Taylor, freshman wide receiver from Georgia. You heard it here first, Taylor. This guy's special. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jerry.
No, at Alabama, at Ole Miss. Everything else, they're rolling.
They got Texas?
No.
Okay. I got Georgia, way over 9.5.
Yeah.
They're going to be in the playoff.
Yeah.
Kentucky, I won't spend much time on them. 4.5 loss, 4.5. The new coach, man, people are excited about this guy. I'm going to go over. I'm excited about the coach. I think they're excited about him. I'm going to go over. What do you think?
I think.
What kinds? They got a tough schedule.
Well, they got them losing to Alabama, Texas A&M, LSU, at Oklahoma, at Tennessee, Florida, Missouri, Louisville, and they got them losing to Louisville.
I'm going under.
I would too.
Okay, I'm going. They win 5 games.
Nope.
Okay. All right, let's go. The big one, Lane Kiffin. $40 million. The quarterback's hurt. He's sitting out the rest of the spring. 8.5, what CBS says. Wins. They got Clemson, LA Tech, Texas A&M, McNeese, at Kentucky, Mississippi State, at Auburn, Alabama, at Tennessee. That's who they say they're going to win. I think they only got them losing at Ole Miss. They got them only 1 loss. I'm definitely saying over for LSU. LSU's going to win more than 8 games. I got them at least 9. Go the whole thing. Go in order.
Yeah, the Battle of Death Valley here is going to be real interesting. I mean, this may be Dabo's last death throws if he doesn't win that one.
I like LSU in this one.
And then, La Tech, Ole Miss.
That's at LSU, that Clemson game.
Week one.
The LSU Ole Miss game, my goodness, everybody in the world is going to be at that ball game.
What are they going to throw at him?
Oh, there's no telling. Mustard, golf balls. Who knows? But coming off of that, you got A&M coming in, and that's got trap game written all over it.
And A&M's going to be good.
Yeah. And then, of course, Alabama, Texas back-to-back. I mean, those two, you look at Ole Miss, Texas A&M back-to-back weeks, and then Alabama, Texas, Tennessee to finish. That's a gauntlet.
Yeah, that is.
Go there again. Go their last games again. That's
Alabama,
crazy.
Texas, at Tennessee.
Well, you were saying when you were reading the schedule, I said, well, that's going to be an easy schedule you got in the back end.
Order, yeah.
But I mean, then they finish with at Arkansas. But those 3,
even that game, 4 physical football games right there.
I mean, they will not get through that last 4 undefeated.
No.
LSU typically collapses
They
somewhere
do.
along the way.
They do.
They come out strong and don't finish.
Everybody got LSU beating Alabama. But I'm going to tell you right now, Bama usually wins down there. Historically, Bama does really well down there.
That's what I'm banking on.
We'll see. What do you? All right, y'all didn't answer the question. 8.5 over under. Who you going with?
Over.
They'll get over 8.5. But
All right, we'll come back and finish up with the rest of the SEC. Let's talk about it. Man, we love you guys. I tell you what, I appreciate every one of our sponsors. I've known these guys, some of them for 25 years. I love Jay Michaels. I love Stevenson, Eric. Just all of you, I appreciate you so much. Get out there and support these people. Pat Perno, City Commissioner, Beef O'Brady's, David Adams, Dr. Ward, of course, Jason Kovaleski. Happy birthday, Jason. We love you guys. Kyle Vandergriff. All you guys, appreciate every single one of you. We'll be right back. You listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Dan Patrick Show.
Dan Patrick.
You know, I'm watching the game, and I found myself rooting for South Carolina because of the way they played. They were playing great. They were playing hard. But if UConn won and continued to win, you know, and then matched up with UCLA, I would have been fine with that.
It's the Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings from 9 till 11. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Anna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your weather forecast on this Thursday. Mostly sunny this afternoon, an evening with a moderate breeze coming out of the east-northeast at 13 miles per hour, and temps near 77. Tonight we will have clear skies and a wind speed of 13 miles per hour, and be quite warm at 61. Sunny tomorrow and a high 78 with a gentle breeze. Sunshine Saturday with a temp of 78. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Reliable Copy Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Copy Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Smothers at 784-6601, 784-6601. Reliable Copy Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
Looking for the most romantic night out in Panama City? Ferrucci Ristorante is your destination for authentic Italian cuisine and unforgettable moments. The candlelight, the wine, the homemade pasta. It's like a little slice of Italy. From handcrafted sauces to centuries-old recipes, Ferrucci brings true Italian flavor to every plate. It's where love stories begin and anniversaries are celebrated. To reserve your table, call 850-913-9131. Ferrucci Ristorante, Panama City's most romantic escape.
When he played football, helmets had not been invented yet. Players played both sides, and quarterbacks weren't afraid of needles. It's the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michaels Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
All right, here we go. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. This is CBS Experts, and you can actually go bet on this stuff right now. Over, under, Mississippi State's 4.5. We all said under, I believe. Missouri, 6.5. I'm going to go real quick on Missouri. They got them losing to Mississippi State. Wow. Florida, Texas A&M, at Ole Miss, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma. I think they're wrong. I think Missouri's going to be over. They're opening that brand new stadium this year. Everything will be complete. They're pumped up. They're excited. I like the coach. What say you? Over, under, 6.5 Missouri.
6.5.
It'll be still over.
I'm going over. Oklahoma. You know what they got Oklahoma at? Only 7.5. Only 7.5.
There's trouble brewing out there.
Well,
I agree.
Now, they only got them losing now. They got them losing to Michigan, at Georgia, and Texas. So, definitely, they're going over. I'm going over, too. I'm going to say Oklahoma. You kidding me? They got to win at least 8. They're going to beat UTEP. They're going to beat New Mexico. They're going to beat Kentucky. They're going to beat Mississippi State, South Carolina, at Florida. I'm not sure about that one. Ole Miss. They're going to beat Ole Miss. Texas A&M, that's at home, both those games at home, and at Missouri.
They got a pretty good schedule.
They got a tough schedule. I'm going to still go 8. I got to get 8. Everybody got 8?
Under.
You go.
I'm under.
All right, got 2 unders. Okay.
Yeah.
Ole Miss Rebels, Pete Golding takes over. They're 7.5. They got them beating Louisville, Charlotte. Now, that Louisville game, where's that being played? Nashville?
Nashville.
Yeah. They ain't gonna beat it. They got them beating LSU, Louisville, Charlotte, at Florida, at Vandy, at Missouri, Auburn, Georgia, Wilford, and Mississippi State. They got them losing to Texas A&M and Oklahoma. 7.5, absolutely over 7.5. Everybody?
Yeah.
All right, South Carolina, he's on the hot seat, guys. He has got to have a good year. Beamer's got to win. 6.5 is the over-under. They're going to lose at Alabama. They're coming back to Alabama. They're going to lose at Alabama. They're going to lose at Florida. They're going to lose at Oklahoma. They're going to lose to Kentucky. They're going to lose Texas A&M at home. I think Georgia at home.
Dang, they got a heck of a
and
schedule.
at Clemson.
He ain't got a chance.
Does he win 7?
Heck no.
You go under, Jeremy?
He'll go. He'll be 3-0 coming into Tuscaloosa. He'll get the Kentucky game, and I think he might sneak the Arkansas game. I don't see 7.
So you got
maybe 6.
We got under.
Yeah.
Tennessee, I'm telling you now, it's going to be. They got 7.5. They're going to be over 7.5. They're going to go over 7.5. I think. They're going to lose at Texas. They got Alabama at home. They got them losing that game. This one had them losing at South Carolina, at Texas A&M, and LSU.
Hey.
No, I take that back. They got them win these games. They got them beating Texas. They got them beating Alabama.
I don't see that at all.
I don't either. What do you guys think? I think they're going to beat Alabama.
I might pick Georgia Tech against Tennessee this year.
For real? So 7.5. What do you think?
7.
So you got them under?
Yeah. I'm not too crazy about Tennessee.
I'm going over. I'm going over. Y'all going to be surprised. Texas, 9.5. I'm going over. Right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm going over. They got Ohio State. They got them losing to Ohio State. They got them losing to LSU. You got the rest of their schedule?
Yeah, Texas.
Yes.
Yeah. They got at Tennessee, that's a win. Oklahoma's a win. Florida, they'll get the revenge win. Ole Miss will be a big ball game. At Missouri's a win. LSU's going to be a slobber knocker, as will A&M. Probably 9-3-10-2. What's the?
I'm going to tell you right now, that's a tough schedule. They got maybe the tough. With Ohio State, they got Ohio State. What, week 2?
Week 2.
That's tough, guys, and that's the reason the pressure's on him. They gave him all the money. Get the roster, go to these players. He's got to win big this year.
Well,
it could fall apart.
Your 9-game conference schedule is not equal. No. I mean, your 3 permanent opponents. I mean, Alabama was fortunate not to pick up LSU as a permanent one. Now they kept them in this year. We won't play them next year.
Yeah.
But that's A&M and Arkansas, Oklahoma, I think are your 3. So yeah, it's tough.
With the 9.5. With the 9 conference games in the future, why would you schedule Ohio State?
Why
would Alabama keep that game? Only reason for the network money.
Money.
That's right.
Money.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd get rid of that in a heartbeat. Anyway, Texas 9.5 over under. Tommy, what do they get?
Under.
Jeremy?
I'm going to go under.
All right, Stark. Don't let me down. I'm going to
go under.
I'm going to go 10. He's only going to lose 2 games.
Know about that.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of. Yeah, I don't feel good about that pick. I might go back and change that. I might go under. I just changed mine. I'm going to go under, too. All right, Texas A&M. All right, here we go. Over-under's 8.5. They made the playoffs last year. The quarterback is back. I love their head football coach. I think he's a really good coach. Hard-nosed, offensive line type guy. They're physical up front on both sides of the ball. I think he's the guy for this job. Now, this is their wins. I don't know who this school is. I can't even pronounce it. Oh, is it Oklahoma State? Read their schedule. You got their schedule. Look up Texas A&M. I can't read what I wrote. Might be as Kansas State or Arkansas State or somebody.
All right, Texas A&M schedule here coming up.
Go slow.
So Missouri State.
That's it. They get the win. That's a win.
Arizona State.
That's a win.
Tough ball game though. Kentucky.
That's a win.
LSU.
Where's that game played?
At LSU. Arkansas.
That's a win.
Missouri.
That's a win.
I think it looks like the Citadel.
That's a win.
Alabama.
We're at
2.
At home come Alabama. That's a win. They're going to beat Alabama.
At South Carolina.
That's a win.
Tennessee.
That's a win.
At Oklahoma.
What do you think about that one?
They'll win.
That's a win.
And Texas.
I don't know that one. They don't.
That's 3 losses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got them going over. I got them over.
What's it?
8.5.
I'd go over.
Yeah, 8.5. They might get 10 wins. I think 9's more realistic. You really think they're going to go into Bryant-Denny and lose on Alabama's homecoming? Texas A&M, Oklahoma went there and spanked them on homecoming. last
Alabama's going to win their homecoming.
year. I said that last year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm predicting A&M beats Bama at home for homecoming. I hope I'm wrong. Let's go to Vandy. I like Coach Lee. Does a great job. He doesn't have a quarterback anymore. They got him going 6.5 over under. Call out their schedule slowly if you wouldn't mind. 6.5.
Who's this now?
And the experts at CBS got them going over.
Who we got?
I mean under.
Yeah, I would.
Vandy 6.5.
Where they are? Oh, here they are. Austin P.
Win.
Delaware.
Win.
NC State.
Win.
Okay. This is. Got a caller.
Tell them we didn't talk
Auburn.
to them right now. Auburn. That's a loss.
Georgia.
That's a loss.
Ole Miss.
That's a loss.
Arkansas.
That's a win.
Kentucky.
That's a win.
Mississippi State.
That's a win.
Alabama.
That's a loss.
Florida.
That's a loss.
Hold on. We're playing, and then Tennessee.
I got them winning 6. I got them under.
So,
what do you think?
I think I've got the under on that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go back and let's listen to the experts. We did ours. Here's what they say. Alabama, according to CBS, the experts in college football, Alabama 8.5 over under. The experts say Bama is over. Okay, they can win 9 or more. Arkansas, they had 4.5. They have the experts say they're under. I can see that. Auburn, 6.5. The experts say over. Go over. Florida Gators, 7.5. Now the experts here say go under. They think they're going to go 7-5.
Okay.
I think they get another win. I'm excited about Florida and Auburn. Georgia is at 9.5. The experts
Over.
from CBS, they say over also. Kentucky, 4.5. They say under.
I was under on them. We were under.
I was over. LSU, 8.5. The experts, they're over.
Yeah.
Mississippi State, 4.5 wins. The experts say over.
Under.
Okay, they say over. Missouri. Now this one surprised me. Missouri 6.5. I got them over. The experts say no. Go under.
I'm with you.
Put the money under. So I disagree with that one.
Yeah.
Now Oklahoma. CBS experts. The number here over under is 7.5 wins. They say go over. I'm with them. I think they're gonna win 8 games.
I'm not high on them.
Okay. Ole Miss 7.5 wins. CBS experts say go over.
Yep, over.
Okay. South Carolina, hot seat, 6.5 wins.
Under.
They say go under. And so, okay, we're all going under, and then we all agree with the experts. So we only disagree with 1 and 2 so far. Tennessee, 7.5. Now they're going to go under.
I'm under.
See, I don't know. I don't know, but I'll push that one. I don't know. All right, Texas, 9.5. The experts say go over. 9.5 for Texas Longhorns. Go over by CBS.
Over.
Texas all right, Texas A&M Aggies. They got 8.5. We already talked about them. The experts from CBS says over. I say over too.
Over. Yep.
They 8.5.
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Yep.
Experts say over. Vandy 6.5. The experts say under. I have them winning 6 games. I'm going with the experts under. They did that with the Big Ten. They did this with the SEC. They did the Big 12. I don't know. I think they just got through with the CB or the ACC also. We shall see. Now, we just got through talking about the spring games. Only 11 games are being televised this year. Florida State's not playing one. Here are the games you can find on TV, spring football games. And there'll be quite a few this weekend. BYU, you can watch that if you choose to. I don't. Colorado, Deion Sanders, they're still putting him on TV. I might watch it too. Kentucky, they're on, new head football coach. Michigan's on, new head football coach. Nebraska's going to be on. Notre Dame is going to be on. Ohio State is going to be on. Oregon on TV. Syracuse will be on TV. Out of the SEC, Texas A&M will be on TV. Washington out of the Big Ten. Those are the only teams that you're going to be able to find any games on this year. Isn't that kind of interesting? In the past 2 years ago, SEC Network had a lot of them. ESPN had a lot of them. Now that it's,
I think part of this is contractual obligations on some of these spring sports.
Randy, I'm sorry, that snuck up on me. All right, we are out. You guys have a great weekend. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The wait is over.
That is gone!
Catch Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, Austin Riley, and all the boys as the Atlanta